Rob Dew with Infowars.com, and I want to talk about cash. That's right, paper currency. It's portable, it's reusable, and it keeps your transactions anonymous. But in the 21st century, the attacks on cash have really ramped up. And here's just a compilation of 5 ways that the globalists and multinationals are trying to kill cash so they can track and trace your every transaction while you're in the matrix.
Number 5. Sock puppet attacks. Banker bootlicker Larry Summers has recently come out in vocal support of killing the $100 bill, saying it would make the world a better place. This echoed the statement made by Standard Chartered CEO Peter Sands, who said a $100 bill ban would deter tax evasion, financial crime, terrorism, and corruption. Oh, you mean like how Wachovia laundered $380 billion from Mexican drug dealers, but only paid a $160 million fine. Is that the kind of corruption you speak of, Mr. Sands? Then there is Europe ECB henchman Mario Draghi, who stated he would like to see the end of the 500 euro note, then move to kill the 200 and 100 euro note respectively. It's these sock puppet attacks that lay the groundwork for pundits to pick up the ball to brainwash citizens that cash is bad. Number 4. Apps that scream, cash is for losers. Venmo, started in 2009, allows smartphone users to make financial transactions sans cash. Venmo and other transaction apps like Square Cash, PayPal, Google Wallet, and Apple Pay have become a big hit with trendy millennials and are designed to wean these youngsters off of using cash, making it archaic. Just don't lose your phone or you'll be up a creek without a paddle. There are dozens of current cash-killing apps and platforms being used now, and more are on the way. Number 3. Games. Monopoly has just announced money is no more in the ultimate banking edition. Instead of paper money, which can easily be laundered or stolen when you aren't looking, this new edition uses debit cards. It also does away with the easily corrupted banker position, replacing the human with an electronic card reader, aka an ATM. But they have been training young, impressionable consumers to shun cash since the Monopoly Electronic Banking Edition was released in 2006. Remember the game of life? Its new electronic banking version also does away with cash and stores all your money on cash cards, training you to look at plastic cards as having a value. More brainwashing that cash is bad and cumbersome, and of course you can trust the banks to keep all your money safe. Number 2. Central banks. Now that we have gone through years of ZIRPs, zero interest rate policies, brought on by the last engineered banking crisis, the central bank is getting ready to unleash its next Frankenstein monster, NIRPs, our negative interest rate policies. That's right, it will now cost you money to keep money in the bank. And once high denomination bills are out of circulation, savers will be less inclined to keep large amounts of low dollar bills on hand, which would then leave central banks to proclaim, all your transactions are belong to us. And number 1, biometrics. Whether it's thumbprints to get a driver's license, iris scans to get into a secure building, implantable microchips that contain your medical history, or barcode tattoos that turn you into a commodity, biometrics are becoming more popular than pirating copies of Conway West, The Life of Poor Bro album. Companies are trying to figure out ways to take your money as quickly and efficiently as possible, and biometrics is their holy grail. Soon you will buy and sell based on the veins in your hand, or your heat signature, or it will be a chip placed in your hand or in your forehead. All this leads down one road, and it's a dark road prophesied in the Bible. Revelations chapter 13, verses 16 through 18. And he causes all, the small and the great, the rich and the poor, and the free men and the slaves, to be given a mark on their right hand or on their forehead. And he who provides that no one will be able to buy or to sell except the one who has the mark, either the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is the wisdom. Let him who has understanding calculate the number of the beast, for the number is that of a man, and his number is 666.
So are we living in the era of the mark of the beast? Who knows? Time will tell. But one thing is for certain, that the globalists and multinationals want to take that cash that's in your pocket and turn it into electronic digits that can be tracked, traced, and even erased if need be. But what about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies? Why didn't they make the list? Well, those numbers you can memorize, or you can put them on solid-state hard drives and actually pull them out of the digital realm. And cryptocurrencies were created as a result of people trying to kill cash. People still wanted to make anonymous transactions. So that's why they didn't make the list. But there are other ways the system is killing cash that I didn't mention here. Let me know in the comments what you think those ways are, and go ahead and pull some cash out of your ATM at this time. Because when it's gone, you will be at the mercy of those that want to bring in the mark of the beast system. And when the New World Order is the only banker in town, you could bet they're not going to keep your money safe and secure. Thanks for watching.
What? Pay no attention to the Infowars.com reporter. You don't need cash. It's good that it dies. It gets in the way of your convenient lifestyle that you've come to expect with your smartphones and your nanobot technology. That's right, we don't need cash. Just give it all to us. We'll turn your money into ones and zeros, and then we'll slowly drain your bank accounts, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Thousands of years ago, there was a basic form of chivalry. Our ancestors would hear the drums of war, giving the warriors of the tribe a chance to organize and prepare a defense. 60 years ago, when foreign air forces were approaching filled with bombs, they had drums of their own, air raid sirens. But in the 21st century, there are silent weapons for quiet war. Pathogens added to the food and water, and to the lining of plastics that destroy our vitality, turn off our hormones, and accelerate our journey towards death. I personally counter this onslaught with Anthroplex. Anthroplex is designed with known organic concentrated herbs to create the basic foundation to normal metabolic activity inside the human body. Discover why Anthroplex is turning so many heads today. It's time for us to take our bodies back into our own hands, and it starts at InfoWarsLife.com with Anthroplex.